Right now, you're probably sitting down to watch this video, and staying seated for a few minutes to view it is probably. But the longer you stay put, the more agitated your body becomes. It sits there counting down the moments until you stand up again and take it for a walk. That may sound ridiculous. Our bodies love to sit, right? Sure, sitting for brief periods can help us recover from stress or recuperate from exercise. But nowadays, our lifestyles make us sit much more than we move around, and our bodies simply are not built for such a sedentary existence.
People who sit too much every day are at an increased risk of diabetes, heart disease, cancer, and shorter lifespans, even if they exercise, a new study finds. More than one-half of an average person's day is spent being sedentary, sitting, watching television, or working at a computer. The 47 studies didn't use a standard cutoff to define how much sitting was too much, but if you sit more than 8 hours a day, that's probably linked to a lot of the negative health effects. The researchers also found that excessive sitting was associated with an 18% increased risk of dying of cardiovascular disease and a 17% increased risk of dying from cancer during the study periods. Sitting for too long was tied to a 91% increased risk of getting type 2 diabetes, and to increases of about 13 and 14% in the risk of being diagnosed with cancer or heart problems, respectively. Among studies that looked at cancer type, sitting for too long was associated with a higher risk of being diagnosed with, or dying of breast, colon, colorectal, endometrial and ovarian cancers, the researchers found. Other research has linked increased sitting with health problems, but this analysis is one of the largest and most rigorous, and included nearly 830,000 people who died from health problems, 550,000 people who developed heart problems, and 745,000 people who developed cancer, the researchers said. What happens to your body when you sit for too long? 1. Weak legs and glutes. If you don't use them, you lose them. By sitting all day, you're not depending on your powerful lower body muscles to hold you up. This leads to muscle atrophy, which is the weakening of these muscles. Without strong leg and glute muscles to stabilize you, your body is at risk of injury. 2. Weight gain. Three. Tight hips and a bad back. 4. Anxiety and depression. 5. Cancer risk. 6. Heart disease. 7. Diabetes risk. 8. Varicose veins. 9. Deep vein thrombosis. 10. Stiff shoulders and neck. Which ways to solve problem? Introducing Unlock Your Hip Flexors. Unlock Your Hip Flexors gives you a practical, easy-to-follow program you can use today for instantly releasing your hip flexors for more strength, better health, and all-day energy. We've created a great program that is quite simply done for you. Unlock Your Hip Flexors DVD video. We've shot these 10 exercises with explanations from Rick on perfect form and exactly how to target that hard-to-reach PSOAS muscle. Unlock Your Hip Flexors manual. You'll receive a highly targeted manual with greater depth about the PSOAS muscle and the effects of its shortening on your health and well-being. It also includes detailed descriptions of the exact exercise movements with pictures. You will experience immediate results the very first time you go through the program. Only through learning how to do this properly will it enable you to start undoing some of the damage done to your PSOAS and start helping the body to naturally heal itself. But first, a warning: this isn't for everyone. As you can imagine, this is a hugely technical field. The last thing we wanted was to overload you with too much, so we've done our best to distill the program to the most essential elements so you can experience rapid results. I guarantee you'll not find an easier program to pick up and start using as part of your everyday routine or workout. Inside the Unlock Your Hip Flexors program, you will discover exactly how to target those hard-to-reach muscles with detailed, step-by-step walkthrough videos of every single key move. Rick's simple, clear demonstration of these powerful moves will help them become second nature in no time. The number one single most important element of human body posture and why your hips hold the key to peak performance. If this fails, your performance is drastically affected, whether running, walking, or even just standing. The true impact of your body's mighty muscle and how it is really affecting your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. You'll be shocked how big an impact this has on your everyday life. How your body's natural survival response has been tricked into permanent danger mode, and how you can switch it off to see faster fat loss and more energy. The reasoning behind this is crazy, but completely true. The main causes for your PSOAS muscle to change structure, a major danger sign for your body. Any change, however minimal, has an overwhelming impact that ripples across your body, causing other muscle groups to compensate. Why you're just as likely to be affected by this problem if you're a balls-to-the-wall gym rat training 24/7 or a couch potato. Why, if you have a desk job or drive a car for long periods, you need to act now. The shocking reason your intense core workouts could be doing more harm than good if you haven't loosened your hips first, and why crunches and sit-ups won't do a thing to help. Why strong legs and glutes are important to your overall health, and why you need to prevent too much flexion of your hips. How trauma, injury, and stress can build up within your posture, and how it will ultimately affect your psychological state. Why the cure isn't simply to stop sitting. You need to be more proactive in targeting the muscles affected to undo the damage from sitting all day. Why the damage is most likely already done, and exactly what you need to do to redress those deep-seated imbalances before the damage becomes permanent. If this doesn't kick you into action, nothing will. Why comfort and support are the enemies of our natural physiology, and how we can start to move back towards our natural posture. Forget pillows, support cushions, and belts. How tight hips affect your sexual performance through decreased blood flow and circulation, and what you can do about it right now to achieve peak sexual health again. Why some guys end up with old guy butt syndrome that isn't sexy but also inevitably leads to hip pain, and how to avoid it by loosening the hips. The two situations you need to be aware of when training your glutes to ensure they're properly activated for maximum athletic performance. How to clear your mind and re-energize your thinking simply through learning how to relax your PSOAS muscle. This alone will help you wipe stress from your mind in an instant. Plus much more. What others are saying about unlock your hip flexors. It's time to breathe new life, energy, and strength into your body by unlocking your hip flexors. Unlocking your hip flexors with 80% off. Today's price is $10. Click the link below to receive your special price of just $10. Order today and you'll receive these two powerful bonuses. Bonus 1. Unlock your tight hamstrings, the key to a healthy back and perfect posture. Bonus 2. The 7-day anti-inflammatory diet. Automatically heal your body with the right foods. Enjoy looser hips, greater strength, and more power. Or your money back guaranteed. That's why I want to make this a no-brainer for you with a 100% risk-free money-back guarantee. For the next 60 days, try using the simple techniques demonstrated by Rick either on their own or incorporated into your daily workout.